kaje. Awacho koso kawacho. Omiyo magi e jo chama. Magi e jo chama lisi nikech an ang'eyo jo chama lisi. Ma samoro kata ka weche moko nitie. Malaki samoro iye wanga okonana duhi nomination otim marach. Takone ni Malaki ori awaduoga chama. Ka wan kae mo wanti wan koro dwadhi kanye gi ikwane. Koro uda kaja kata kadhi Yo uda dang miyango. To be gidhi paro mana yanango an spy. Ka Eriko ke moseringo kura ta dhi omago kura. Ni ma pod jo jarero na yecho lweny. Na yecho lweny. Ni be we ODM kam wayiere kom no dhi uda. Kora yecho nyalo yuda ke uda ya. Kara ila Odinga no se miya nyaka assistant minister. Kora ato danga dhi kuro mago. Omiyo joma dhi uda go gin joma kia direction. Direction di kara ila Amolo Odinga. Mane jatendwa. Kisumu ka wan maber. Wan gi Professor Peter Nyang'nyong e governor marwa. Ano pango Kisumu wan kaka MCS, we are supporting him. Amor gi MCS Nyakach ka, except a few individuals. Modhi manyango higi. To MCS modongi to ni wan go ka. Wan gi MCS adi ariyo kende. Ema sano ba nikech kata kawuono ka wan ka okuneno gi. Omiyo wamakre uru motegno. Awinjo kaka ji owuoyo ka. Nyakacho wacho ni gidwaro ang'o? Wacho nodwaro? Tanto be ano keu. Kosu paro ni an jakanye. Ano keu Nyakach. Samoro be kinono mosu bedo raja Nyakach ka. Nikech samoro mama uwe mong'ango. To bede kotha ni kata gi wich teko mar go gi timbe gi. Apani en mana Nyakach ka. Nikech Nyakach ka mokwongo loka go. To wambe kata town kucho samoro wachwake. Maji jokano penje ta du wich ni yago kanye. Takoni ma wich ma Nyakach jabondo god pesa malo. Uwinja maber. Emomiyo kasa ochopo. To people will decide. To koku register motegno kaka jo Nyakach bubedo members bubedo number 1 to wabiro penjo to modwa governor ni registration ma ODM nyo timo nade to un gago to un number di uwinjo kama kelo no emomiyo kaku dwaro governor koro dhi uru mashinani dhi uru polling stations dhi uru kamora mora nikech wabe watimo registration Nyando kucho gi Ngeta watime Muorodi watime Kisumu East watime Kisumu Central Kisumu West be itime, Seme be itime. Koro wamakre uru at this particular moment. Mondo wabed uru, wamakre uru, to gima duong' jo chama. Aneno ka jo chama uchuka maber madwa laro Nyakach. To diji gimone gutimno ka gimoshimiwa dubu wuoro. No nego gimakre ka, to giwach ni kata ka kuro chama omiyo ng'ato. To gibiringo. Uwinja maber. Utu pamo negi apama te. Kanguodho chung to pamo, kopando chung to pamo, kaveno chung to bema koro lich. Eriko keyo bu pamo ne kupamo ne ngata ngata. Koro nyaka wadike chuwero gite. Nyakacho we. Nyakacho we. Uwero gite nikech gin jowuotu. Omiyo il makani samoro nyalo wuondo ng'ato ni ng'ato be nigi ji. Kaka anta dhi chung Kisumu East kucho. Kogwenya kora nyaparo gi enjini ke nyiji pamoro Nyakach inyalo yombi marach kokir gat Raila kiwewe ODM ni irumo. Omiyo jomobiro ka aspirants mobiro ka waerou stick to the party kochopo sa moromo the party bro timo kaka the party dwaro. Meanwhile waregister uru mondo wamakre uru nikech election ma chama be biro mbele ka. To election chama nyaka wabed mana gang'o gi jo chama. Omiyo chama nseko amor kaketa chama Nyasaye mudu telu e thuolo ni waluong koro the MP of the area Mheshimiwa Adoma Wuor. I recognize MCA maru Reru machon Mheshimiwa Pastor David Arau ewa kode Kisumu Central wan kodeka. Mheshimiwa Rashid Miroka benika. Mheshimiwa Rashid Miroka North Nyakacho kiakta aktivita ngo. Rashid afuani kanyo. Mheshimiwa Lango bende nika. Wan gi waziri ma bende ne MCA wadwa. Anyang' Nyong'o ng'ama ber, no yombo ne jogo gwenya bito ne, tabito chako bedo minister. Mheshimiwa karibu. Welcome. It is your now time to address the people of Nyakach. Thank you very much.
Erokamano. Nyasaye ber. Seche te. Erokamano. Chako bol, bola chako, chako bol, bola chako, bola chako, gaduma, chako bol, bola chako. Nyalenda, skula lendo, nyalenda, skula lendo, girangiko, nyalenda. Erokamano. Mokwongo ang'eni pod wan gi kuma wadhie ma weche nyalo dhi wachore mang'eny. Mane momiyo kawero wuoth to bor abro were koche. Adwaro na kaw thuolo ni makende mondo agone jakom marwa mar kanti erokamano momiyo kuom chopo ne ka, and all the leaders magwa mobiro kaendi. Last week wanyalore matin nikech wechega ok dhi bedo mang'eny. An gi gik machando wiya mang'eny. Uneno ka chopo ka modeko nikech sama biro ka modeko nadhi kosiepna magena ahinya Kisumu West. Mang'eny jo Kisumu West ok nya bedo ka kogonya. Ng'eni all leaders makucho iluongo ni GPO Onyango was a bank and elder mar jo Kisumu magigeno. Ta ng'eni wan gi mato chuna ni nyaka adhi kucho be. Saman kane kuwinjo ora mulago kipako tipako gano wadga Sipo. Nyamin gi masipo no otho iko kajulu. I had to skip kawang'atieko makore kabrodhi. Saman kani osiepna miluongo ni Ben Were, Commissioner mar jo Kenya Wildlife Forest Services. Owadgi otho kacha. Were Machine was the first team mar Gor Mahia, some of the first players. Kagi gocho ga yeko geneko aka. Kore kada osangi gino bire ng'egi ka. So mano be iko kawere ka. And again, gik momake omi I wouldn't have the pleasure of much time. But adwana go erokamano makende ne Governor marwa who has made it possible monde gini be obedi. Nekech kanu wabede bura tapenjo nis the governor where as the president mar the county. To kadiji ncho dhi to kelona report ne governor koro gik madine chandwa nwagole matenten. Governor through his department marema concerned okaunwa gik ma urudite. So I want to thank His Excellency the Governor mar. Nyiso une kato onge kato en kodu gi chunya chielo kurwake. Tomorrow kwatieko makawuono ne nitie a meeting in Sondu. Mangeni the governor will be there. I also spoke to Orengo, he will be there. This was being coordinated by my brother Misumi. Nitie a church Arambe which is there. The governor of Kericho, Tanu will be there. Governor Orengo will be there. Governor Nyang' will be there. DGO will be there. And Adumo Wur, the Black Beauty, will be there in soon for that church service. So mano is for tomorrow. But maduong ahinya momiago ne jakomwa mar kanti erokamano. Last weekend nyiche waiko dana wan nyikwa kere gi treasurer mar kanti ni an. And this entire team ne wan gi bura mar party to jakom gi joge gi te. Even me, I could not afford to be at my home. Neke chieng ne menche wane gi bura Plainsville Manilo Segini. And ne wan gi liel Opandi had also lost his cousin Nyarjapuonyo Ndoro Mosiepna for a very long time. So I had to leave the party delegates meeting. My PA Kopeo Jokayemba da liel in Ramogi. I had to go to Ramogi. I had to go to Agoro to condole with Opande. I had Chief Marwa Bungeni Nyathine Maduong Notho in Southwest Nyakach for week or work or so hard to be there. So sometimes we have a lot of things. Kana eliel madalano aringa goro koreka chaka dokra mogi korgi kopio. So it's the grace of the Lord that makes it possible for us to do some of those things. Omiadwa nagone the entire county team. You came in solidarity, and that home was like the delegates here. That was a sign of love, and I want to thank you for that. Isaiah Nyango and everybody who is here, Chamberlain, the entire team, Nyakatuoni, Mosebedo Kanyo, thank you very much. You are all there. Isaiah Seloso and seche moko wach mawendo be met molo mungi ogo pile aduma koro nyalo wachango. I'm really honored nekech katan. I've never had the privilege and the honor and the opportunity monda bed kodu kaka ubet kawuonon. So it's a great honor, and I really want to thank you in a special way. Angeno wero the chairman, that is why you've done it. I also want to thank our secretary, Johnson Goya, Kiani Owuok Kanye, Enka, because yesterday in Paponditi, Vendadi's ward, we had a big funeral. One of our chiefs who has been there, long-standing chief, Akal, lost his mother. And Mama Gene, Emma main PS, Omolo Luobange. And that was the only auntie Marge Manye Nitie. So they came, and the place, every older person worth talking about was at the funeral. And as the host, sometimes had to receive everybody. But Goya did well. Manyomi angene kare ODM is alive, had to contain the people. Because when they introduced the issue Maroda, the entire funeral, Jomune Nyakamine Motigo was shouting ODM, ODM. So I want to thank Goya. He marketed the party well. And that when I miss Joanne, sometimes it's not a matter of saying ni ero the party gilueti, gidogi. It is the way you carry yourself, the way you conduct yourself. Ma you can be a role model to other people. Makilose guengu to jiwinji. Omioka neno kata jowa muwok west kabodo. When you run in Nyakach and you're from Kadianga, the upper beat, and you have people like Daima running against you, a place which has had many MPs in central Nyakach. That's where Kombudo came, that is where Odoyo came for the many years. And you get to the people voting for you without stepping there, means nigik mete mobe moroge. I can say here with authority, and I want to thank the people of West Nyakach. Nipo kuchanda. The last time I went to West Nyakach was in 2013. Mama Milone Pamela Cheira Neneka, the things they did for me. Man kat election mokaloni, the way you see people run and do things. Because Amba Wachoni Kaseti, let the people make their decision. That is why I want to thank Nyakach. You've never seen me in polling stations, Chienkura. You've never seen me Kuende Mwai. The only time I went to a polling station, Katamara Magoche Kabetecha. After that, I switch off my phone. You will not see me there. I go in, I'm Tokama Jogonge, I walk in, vote, and leave. The only time I went to polling station was this last election, and I only went to 3 in West Nyakach because I thought we were really in danger with what IBC was doing. I called our governor and I said, we have to stop election, Nyakach Yonge Madimbele. Those who were there at 4 a.m., Kamanyo returning officer, Luongo ni Mondo B. And I'm the sitting MP and defending, and he declined to come. I blocked that place, there's no voting in Nyakach with Mtoka Kany. And I called the governor. Nekechki di kucho, tinyisini Azimio, which has the presidential candidate, Adumu Gur, the governor, Anyang Nyong, the MP for Nyakach, Nekanyo, our MCA, ODM, Nekanyo. Then in Yisuni Unuchiwo only one agent. Niye muchung ne jogete. Need these other people to get to Samoro independent. to nigi jomo chung 14. So in this all kaun gi ngata chiel against joka mok dwaru, do you get anything? So I had to stop that. So ntie kuonde moko munyana no we lose, but because we don't do things right. I saw it in the last election, and I only went to those 3 major polling stations in Ojemo's ward, and I did not go to any. Because me, when I'm given the mandate, I discharge my duty without bias and without favor. Whether you oppose me, Kanyathini this school, I will not deny Nyathini no basari nekech wuon gi kata min gi opposer. That is the aki mar Nyathino ero. I don't sit on Nyathi's right. And that is what we've done. When I'm doing my buses distribution, I don't go with where I get the majority of vote. Because when you are an MP, Jodala unyalo chandi. Because the clan I come from is a populous clan. It has a tyranny of numbers. But I'll take the bus to Andengo Panga, not because their vote will determine the election in Nyakach. And that is why I'll deny Adera, who is my man in Rakwaro. Kagibiro negi blackmail, ani koke me wabas toka goni kura. That one I'll not do Adera. Kata now, so I look at where I do things on a need basis and in an equitable manner. That is how I do things without bias. And that is why you will not see me bother when I tell people I must go to the CDF office. Since you elected me, you've never seen me use the CDF van. Because I got elected, I left it to serve the people. When I was serving as the town clerk of Kisumu, I never used that town clerk's car and had the authority to determine where each car was going. When I was serving in Nairobi as the director of legal affairs, I had a driver and a bodyguard who is armed with a gun just the same way I have as a member of parliament. I never used those things. So when you are serving the people, let us work. Awinjo ka Vena said Neil give a bus. Baski Chiwo, the party Nyakach doesn't have an office. It is something which has to be coordinated from above. So that when we are organized and we get there, we'll go to the party headquarters and work on the logistics. I've bought many buses for Nyakach. The other time, Urudi bus, ningato the okwalo steering box, ningato okwalo starter, ngato okwalo ignition switch. Monde donje bus me gony gigo, it takes kaina mechanica munge gimatemo 2 hours to do that. Okinya gonyo gigo in less than 2 hours. The steering box of a bus is over 700,000. So gikmage kwalogo, they time something. My each bus, our schools are struggling. Sami kwanyo gika, you've taken the schools down with 1 million. Those schools will not afford. I still want to buy. And you know, people are talking about elections. Look at your watch. Look at your watch timer. We have exactly 32 months to the next general election. So you must be prepared. Those who want parliamentary seat, me, I want justice and fairness in every election. You've never seen me walk at awards magemsi egenema engata. Katabili ni no chung. And I'm proud of them. Where is Billy or Kevin's? Are they the people who have walked around me? When I got them, they are here. A good example, mark the youth. When I got them, form for certificates. Now they have degrees. I've supported them. Billy has a degree. Kevo has a degree. Kanyicha dhiko wadgi japuonj owako to japuonj moro bini ngeni kora puonjo ine mi puonja from form 1 nyaka form 5. Now a TSC high school teacher. Kata kuja ni achulo ne fee. They are humble people and good people through bursary. Most of these fellows are young. Kata ke they are jeke kacha. Many of them are now multimillionaires. Samoro kuja gene kadenyo kagone simo tema orona kata slenga prario more elf more. Kata kuja ne kata jogien. Samoro pande ma orona. Samoro vene ma orona. Anege gonyaga kira ugondu samoro. So, but my important is unity of purpose. I always want to be fair. When the time will come for election, Joagio Seloso let us be fair, and they do it in a modest way. If they don't do it in a modest way, I know I still have a persuasive opinion in Nyakach. Tabiro biro tawacho kama. Neke jomoko be pod nyalo biro ma pod ok wang'e nyinggi. And the fact naringo kucho doesn't mean me I've got the capacity. Even today with all these things, at the end of the day I would have attended even 6 funerals. So I can run and not in Nyakach. Ken Nyakach I can attend 10 freely in a day. So kuonde mwadhiego, I'll still go. I'll still have the energy. And I still have the capacity to travel kaka sebedo ka move, because an nyaka ne ugona kura koka ringo na di America kaka nya di California, so there's no weekend I'll spend niane Kenya ka Mombasa, Matieki or Nairobi since 2013. Even when you don't see me, you know I'm in Nyakach or Kisumu. So adwanwa bedgi unity of purpose gik milarogo. Muma mar Nyasaye today someone tiere kani weche mag campaign podi. And the people of Nyakach, anungeni ka campaign, my actual campaign, I don't take 1 month campaigning. So if I'll run for the entire country, Abrong one sub county sadi. Kage nabere yota only need to allocate 7 months to campaign in the entire country. So sani let us serve the people, make dete neno ni party mara guambo ngama no mewa tiyo maber. And I believe that is why Nyakach has elected me and re-elected me and elected me again because of the performance mwatemo. This 32 months model for our schools, podnitie institutions that I would have bought 10 buses kapodo kochopo at that time for the schools in Nyakach. Besides gikmoko mwatimoge, we have got roads mapod we want to fix, and some of these things you have to collaborate with various government departments. Emomio, let us practice that politics of maturity and kogik girwa mar siasani. It is very difficult mondikao katopande niket gikuja ni winjre wena, niket katopande geven, niket katopande gokeo no wenu, kogik to une mubro thego gi but with humility. Katan gidiji kwadwar. To abro beta to ko wachne kata kanye ma ng'ato nigi ji to wadhi kata goro ka jogi ogo kura. Sometimes kura mithego go ji ano kadwar gimemiyo ng'ato. Uwinj. To ka ng'ato yomba amoso lweti, tawacho ni an gi Land Rover ariyo moko moti magi kauru monde oringo gi tiji chama. That is what I'll do, because Land Rover katieko siasa gechega maringo kanyogo ginyalo mna tiyo ne chama. I'll not need them and nobody in my family will need them. Tokni mwaketo go they'll work. Kata ne san moro manchene kachen chase miyo yudhe ma urudika mondo kao monde kagi nyalo loso go kata pesa gitoki losi. So that is what we want, the unity of purpose. Toko then within the party une muchako go ruwegi. Ni within the party koro ngati maja party wadudu waro komi dwaro is your worst enemy. That one will not move far. So kogik sacha chande to wangione ngama we can market. And that is why sometimes I like Katagoya, because he was the MCA and he lost to Lumumba, but you've never seen him nowhere kataweche magchama ni korokotem. One gejua moko machalongo kagin who have served the party here in here out, they are here unenoge kagin tiere. So let us love the party, let us work for the party. This is not the time to campaign. This is the time to tell people, you can see Sanewanka, the country did this thing. If we go to a GMO's ward, you'll get even a bigger hall than this. So those are the things we need. Issues mag security chando jowaka. Issues mag security around Kagigo Knyal Temore if we do not know the approach. And that is one of the reasons because the people do this thing Masamoro to Uganda. Sometimes they're just a few criminals from the culture. Tomokobe Wokor Wakoni. When these criminals come out, Tojoama innocente makorinego. That is why we need a diplomatic way of sorting it. When that time will come, so you have to think. And gimoro ke yudo mayot, tiduoge yudo kiwe mayot. ng'ato kaka seneta marwa koro kata sani kaluonge ni chung' wach ni seneta marwa mane wagone kura ng'ama nochungo manoyombo nenga bende nitie kura kanyo. There was no vote. Iwinjo the money ma entiere go makoro nyalo biro no jendo ladu magene gi pesa okeyone masa moro okeyo masa moro be chandani emno kele ira. Kokeyo sekele ira ji mang'eny paro ni en osiep kidero ni emno kete kanyo. It is me who gave him the pass makoro he can walk into those millions. And ng'amano tera city hall, and I never did any interview to be a civil servant, was Raila Amolo Odinga. Moketa town clerk Kisumu, toketa kucho, and that is why onyalo bedo gi pesa no biro no miuka, but no ni onge jaluo man gi pesa moko biro indirectly through Raila Amolo Odinga. Uwinjo wachno. Omiyo oganda marwa en gimoro achiel, whether jakom ni oko kucho, those who have been in politics for long, liel manyoro nyoyuda nyaka go kang tolo geni, okang tole wuon mena guambo, jao Dennis Akumu mantie. There was a time, maseche mokanyisu something about Radet, when Jaramogi met a few leaders in Riat College, and formed what was called Radet. Nikech ndalogo noki nyachako political party. Abbreviation ma Radet meant Ramogi Development Trust. And Jaramogi said that Radet would be a public non-profit making organization but run on commercial principles. Its membership would not be based on tribe, ethnicity, creed, sex, or religion. That meeting was only attended by Okang Tolo, the former mayor Makisumu, Odungi Randa the Keru is here, and the late Jobomino, because those days you'd not get anybody walking around Jaramogi. May God bless all of you for this day. I think this is a great day. Jowaduto Mowoke County, Mobiro, our religious leaders and everybody, I really want to thank you in a special way. Our DG, you've always been around even when I'm not been there with these people. We really thank you, and we are also praying for you so that we can do the good things manyalo konyo oganda wasa community, not kaka jo-Nyakach kende, but oganda mar Luo duto mondo bed united. Winjo ko wach mar delegates. Hapa ni wadongi the DG kende ema bro loso. If you conduct it very fast, nekecha nitie liel manyaka dhiye, then I'll drop there. Me, I drive fast. When you get there, I would be in Paponditi Orurudi with you kaseti koliel makawere, because I have to go there. But winjo ko wach weche mag delegates, and opande be winjo ka osetuo seko gi ji ka delegates ge nyalo yango seko be kanyiso ni pesa one ntie gi setiyo go dong mana 30,000 to jogi aneno ka ng'eny, aneno ka jo pesa ne ka an ka dok bet adwana bed na ng'eny delegates ga gi wuok. I don't believe in giving people money, but nyo winjore ne this being one of its own, it will not be a trend. Kawuono nego ubede ne kudhi to kata fea morun go kata omena. Kora ng'eny jowage wadongi the DG mabro loso, to jowage ne ka nekech DG koloso to koro il wind it all. Seki nyisa ni pesa di mudongo go fuko 30,000 kende mudongo on delegates. Kora an aketo 50,000 kanyo. Koro biuru mondo omeya. Koro mano eti bedonde, because I know you need 300,000. Kora adwa no konya joga moloso kage mula. Kelna ura kela kaita doga bet digilos. Who has the pen? Mi better erego ya. Who is handling it? Adwaro nange. Jogi beta ka leaders gibro ugo. Goya de urudi. No, kwa de urudi. Ogoya zon. We want to order ungeni DG podoko loso, or I stop the exercise. Uwinjo. Koro ojiemo inemitimo gino. So right, mine 50 there, you are getting right away when I get my phone is charging there. Mine Ma okeyo, kore rengo kiwinjo pesa. Okeyo, rengo kiwinjo pesa. Okay. Aya, Mula chunga neka. Mula has given me 50,000 pesa. Ne adwani pesa gigole ot ka podoka wuok. Then one again. So that is 100,000, 130. Aya kuja kela pesa. Pesa ni gole ot kaka pok uwuok. Uwinjo. Pesa na uketa kuja. Ng'amosimo gi. Adui Nyang ogolo 10,000. Osegolo cash. Thank you Jakewa. Erokamano. Aya kuja wacho nadi bi wach kakichunge batha. Kira wach na wacho dhogi. Wacho nadi
50
50 shillings.
50,000.
50,000. Bas bedi. Ugolo kanyo kobed. Aya Vendadi. Chungi. Chungi. Ungeni diji podo kolosa. I need order kind. Don't interfere with the system. Ungeni ene makoloso ka to koro governor di winjo gi jakom Nairobi. Sasa ai wacho nadi 100,000 pesa gigolo na kai. Manadi. Aya podan ge shortfall. Aya. Atela ere, daktari ere. Ere Dr. Atela. Obiro. Anokawe microphone kapo gigolo pesa. Kendo, daktari ere. Eric Okean, Dr. Atela. Aya, kelane. Dr. Tella, my brother, 100,000. Eric Okeo. That Marokeno is 10, Mar Adu is 10,000. Aya. Where is Eric Okeo? Eric Okeo. Waziri wa Diagabeneka. Waziri. Waziri chungemia gimantie mate.
20.
Aya arita kwe. Ungena arita kwe tinde onge serikali. Maro Uhuru Chemno siepne 20,000. Makofi ya kilo. Aya donge koro ber. ODM adwa na ng'eni seudo pesa di.
We are at 410.
410. So so this is 100,000 from Vendadi. Kange Yesu. Chalo. Kata yembe yuko. Aya. Koro apane apani kora we DJ biro golo mare kotieko loso winjo koro uchikitu kora adwa donjo kacha pesa gi awacho ni donka and adwaro ni wabed very organized delegates man ka kwatieko the exercise uwinja because you know we have the main thing at Urudi. Koro the process maka kubed organized tunadwa mani jogi tieko koduka ok ni kucho chande so let me take the pleasure Aya, enve uneno wendo wa mobiro kane. Enve okwe nigi mote mober andorwako kabisa 5,000 delegates nyakach. Koro adwaro ni with respect wachung'uru kwarwako the deputy governor mochung' ne governor. Urwako DJ gi makofi ya kilo.
Beduro piny koro. Bedura beda piny. Erokamano, Chair, I want you to sit down, please. And I would like for us to be quiet because we are at the tail end of a very important meeting. Allow me. Okarana wuok ng'ato pod ochung'. Erokamano, adwani mondo uyiena a recognize leadership moyier e weche mag telo gin ka kendo gisewuoyo. Unena duma wuono wuor MCS te to gi jogo ma jo Nyakach madwaro lemo opogore e yiero mabiro. Uyiena mondo ya recognize jomoyier e chama mar ODM. Wan ka gi jatelo mar county Paulo Akeo karibu Nyakach. To gi jo county coordinating committee duto te manika. To uyiena mondo amosu ni Nyasaye ber. Seche te wafwaye uru kama. Achaka mosu ni ODM. Mokwongo adwoko erokamano ne jotelo manoyier e Nyakach to gi jotelo moyier e weche mag chama kuom gima wan go kawuono ni. Nyo wabedo piny jomoyier to gi jomoyier e chama mawachano ni kawuono wabire delegates meeting kata conference kwaka waya office then wadhi wuoyo gi jopiny Urudi. Rally ni kucho maduong' kabisa rito mondo watim ang'owa mondo wadhiyo. Tadwani mondo awachnu kawuono ni wach matimore kani ong'e gi our party leader His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga. Nyo wuoyo kode nyoro godhiambo to wacho ni wa mos jo Nyakach ma jo chama ukawo mos mar baba. Mar ariyo ung'eyo ni an jalup governor ma Kisumo Professor Peter Nyang'nyong'o, member number 6 mar chama. Embe no wacho ni kabiro tamos ukawo mos mar ngire. Maduong' ahinya mangire no paro na kabiro ka ni jo Nyakach onego go erokamano maduong' ne chama mar ODM. Nikech king'eyo toko mar 2022, it seems to me and it is true that we got the lion's share. Nyakach ka wan gi mjumbe gi jo moyier e chama mar ang'owa ODM. Kata wedo ni moko kuom gosene mo oringo dhi kocha. To Nyakach ka wan gi jalup governor man yours truly Dr. Willy Kosok kamano. To Nyakach ka be nomiwa lemo mar senator koso kata koro sengo timango oringo dhi kocha. To Nyakach ka be wan gi senator mogwel Omiyo this particular branch in the party must remain true and very strong, following on the ideals and the leadership of Raila Amolo Odinga. Adwana wachnu ni jakom no sebiro Kisumu kidana untie mano chaka yanga ndikruok ang'owa e chama. Bang mano, I want to report to you ni in Kisumu Central all the wards osetimo rally mindiko ang'owa mindiko godoji pamne uradu inyang. Kawuono wabire Nyakach for the same reason, and after this all the members of the county assembly elected and nominated must work together mondo burani machalmo an godo kani dhiye ward ka ward karyadiwa abich nyo wasewinjore gi chairman mag the wards e party mar ODM. Dowe kamano omiyo mano e gima wadhi timo Kisumu East, mano e mwadhi timo Nyando, mano e mwadhi timo Muhoroni. We will be in Kisumu West and we will also be in Seme because Kisumu Central is already sorted. Wadwani mondo mi ung'eni party mar ODM, the bedrock of that chama mar party no en county mangoa ma Kisumu. Chieng ma baba na ni Kisumu, Busia was number 1 and Kisumu was number 2. But now Kisumu is number 3 after Homa Bay. That must be corrected because Kisumu ndio mama yao. Si ni kweli? Omiwa winjore kawuono ni wawuok to wadhi ensure ni ng'ato ka ng'ato mose kao kipande maodak e dierwa ondikore kaka mwanachama. Si ni kweli? And you know, ODM is a national party, both in Kenya and in the diaspora. Meetings such as these ones must have resolutions. People will be asking, they were in Nyakach, what did they decide? Kusoka mano. Sisi kama wanachama wachungwa tukiwa hapa Nyakach tunakubaliana kwa kauli moja ya kwamba tutabaki kwa chama ya chungwa ya ODM. Kweli au urongo? Kama ni kweli inua mkono. Secondly, we are committing to stand by His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga. We did promise Baba that if he turns right, we turn right. If he turns left, we turn left. We only know one party leader. We only know one Baba. Akiwa Addis Ababa, akiwa South Africa, akiwa Nairobi, akiwa Bondo, Baba ni moja tu. Tumekubaliana? Kama umekubali inua mkono. Ya tatu, tunakubaliana ya kwamba tutasimama na chama ile mwamuzi wao ya kule juu, the national party organ, that we will support the NADCO report. Mnajua hiyo report ile ilikuwa imeandikwa na watu wetu wa Azimio pamoja na watu wa UDA. Unakumbuka? Na tulikubaliana kwa mambo mengi hapo. We believe that the implementation of that report will take Kenya to the next level. However, we also note that the cost of living bado iko juu ama chini. Juu ama chini. Kwa hivyo kutoka hapa tunahimiza ile serikali ya Kenya Kwanza wafikirie watu wa Kenya, washukishe bei ya maisha. Uye nengo bangi moduok piny uye koso dage jomoyo tingane margi malo kama hiyo ni uamuzi. Ya ine na nikimalizia ni ya kwamba Wakenya wanateseka kwa mahospitali. Madaktari wamegoma na tunajua sababu ya kugoma sio county Health is a devolved function, but the reason why the doctors down their tools is not because of anything that the county has not done. Ni mambo ya internship, which is a national government function. National government wana license medical training colleges. Wao wenyewe ndio wanachagua wanafunzi wa kwenda kule. Hiyo serikali ndio bado wanawalipia mpaka karo. Training a medical doctor in this country is extremely expensive, and the national government does the bulk of the payment of the fees. Internship is the end of the training of a medical doctor. And so kutoka hapa, we are urging the Kenya Kwanza government to find a speedy solution to the issues that the doctors are raising, because Wakenya wanateseka, wanahitaji matibabu yenye hawapati kwa sahi kwenye mahospitali. Tumekubaliana? Tumekubaliana? Nione kwa mkono. 4 resolutions. Kwa hivyo kutoka hapa tunaenda kule urudi. Hiyo mambo ya urudi, hiyo rali yote ni mimi na governor ndio tumesimamia. Na pesa yetu sio pesa ya county. Na hivyo ndio tulikuwa tumekubaliana na hao wenzangu ya kwamba mimi na governor tufanye ile. Ndugu yangu mdogo huyu afanye ingine on behalf of all of us, and then the rest of us again on behalf of all of us wafanye nini hii mambo ya hapa. But despite that, hata mimi nitatoa hapa kitu. Nitoe nisitoe? Nitoe nisitoe? Nitatoa hapo 40,000 ndio niko nayo. Lakini niseme ya mwisho, mimi kwa wenye wananijua, wanajua Mungu ananijalia, si ni kweli? Jomonge onge ni Nyasaye ariambo. Anani ka ok Nyasaye bedikora chunka. Bedikora chunka. Ile jamaa eno tich ma Nyasaye ngima otingane bari malo. Anonge gimase kwa Nyasaye motamore. Omiya duoko ne erokamano. Koro nyachaka kwae kendo. Niko yie kuom yie mare. Owuok kodu koso kamano. Nikech an tich masebedo kasomo en mana tich governor. Niko chopo 2027 to owuok kodu nikech kom chan makelo kanye Nyakach. Koso kamano. Ang'eyo bende ni wan go wadwa mwamanyo go kom no. Koso kamano. To party nigi the proper mechanism. One kode one jo party mating. Koso kamano. The same party will have the mechanism of knowing between me and Honorable Adumo Wuor who will be the next county boss. But I have no doubt in my mind. Okay? Aduko duero kamano. Adwani monda ngisu kane wan gi minister mabende no sebedo introduce ka. Nyaka jimbo ero kamano mano nyalo ywa maduong'. Wan gi wuod Kabuya Ngielo Bovins. Wema Musungo ni bende watiyo godo kajacha. One gets so many county employees no watching ni ma serikali marangoa ODM, kwa hivyo lazima to support. Si ni kweli? And I want us to pray for Raila Amolo Odinga. He has a prayer himself to be the chair of the African Union Commission. Mondo eno wuon at that level ong'in tango manyalo timore e Africa manyalo bedo different. And from that level benda ng'eyo nitie gik mang'eny monyalo timo to cause the necessary changes that we need where in Kenya. And as far as we know, and until then, he remains our presidential candidate. Adwoko wach ne Seko mondo koro utiek this section kosen guya mondo wadhi uru kanye urudi koso kamano. To jomane ka kik wuok kapok uketo gicha kanye.
Hello?